Do you feel the chill of fall in the air, folks? Spooky season is in full effect, and so too is upcoming indie games we are excited for. This week we're covering games releasing from October 9th through the 15th of 2023. If you love indie games and independent content as much as we do, be sure to check out patreon.com/idreamofindiegames to gain Discord access, exclusive podcasts and live stream, free games, and more. Your community is waiting, but let's waste no more time and get into it. So what happens when you mix cozy farming on an island and horror? Well, apparently you get something like Harvest Island. The island apparently has many dark secrets, none of which I had really picked up on in the first trailer I saw. The usual fishing, farming, and crafting are ever present, but the supernatural element definitely has me interested to see what the heck this game is all about. I mean, one of the trailers has a moose with missing limbs. I'm certainly intrigued to find out why that happened. I guess we won't have to wait long as Harvest Island releases on the 10th. River City Ransom returns next with the release of River City Rival Showdown. This revamped version of the '89 classic will feature improved controls, graphics, online play, and a 2D fighter mode. With tons of endings and new techniques, this looks to be the definitive way to play a classic in 2023. I swear this franchise just keeps coming back, or maybe I'm imagining things. This one goes out to all the Trekkies. It's a strategy game called Star Trek Infinite. I never got into this show if I'm being real, but I do have great appreciation for the Star Trek universe. The game features a full story mode with many of the starships and characters from the show. I think it goes without saying that this will be an absolute no-brainer if you're a fan of Star Trek and you happen to like strategy games. Let's come back down to Earth now and join the Tribe, a Tribe Primitive Builder, a game where you play as the builder who must revitalize a fallen tribe. The irony there. Construction is the name of the game here, as you'll do a ton of building bridges, go on hunts to feed your tribe, and there's some crafting just as you might expect as well. Find out how much you can expand upon your village when this one launches on the 12th. Let's keep this episode running with RUNGORE up next, an interesting fusion of card game and combat that's been modeled after classics such as Slay the Spire. That's a game I hear a ton about, but I've never actually played for myself. I know, an indie sin. The developer makes a point that there will be no restrictions on the cards you play in this title, with branching levels, the ability to change characters, and a total of 15 levels on offer, at least for the early access run. I do also like the visual style, so I'm looking forward to seeing how the game comes together. Following RUNGORE, we have RAILGRADE, and if Station to Station wasn't your thing, by the way, there is a full review of that on the channel, shameless plug, fear not, because more trains. Yes, RAILGRADE, a resource management title where you chain trains together. The game will feature over 50 mission campaigns, a wide variety of tools to set up your tracks, and even a cinematic mode where you can chill out and watch your trains cruise the tracks. All aboard on the 13th. Lots of trains lately. Moving right along, this one's being billed as a walk and talk puzzler. The Coffin of Andy and Leyley explores some pretty dark themes just in time for Halloween. Why aren't there more spooky games on this list though? I'm a little disappointed. Rituals, cannibals, and toxic relationships are just a few of the themes being explored, and the game will also feature multiple endings. I quite like the art direction and will be curious to see how challenging the puzzles are and if the story is as intriguing as it sounds on paper. And just one more release we want to highlight this week. Yes, it is a bit quiet in the indieverse, but hell, we had a crazy August and September. Y'all should be plenty busy with indies. But we have grim-looking point-and-click title Submachine Legacy. You play as a former lighthouse keeper, and man, indies really seem to love that whole lighthouse thing, as you unravel more and more of a mysterious tale while solving an assortment of puzzles. I can't speak to the strength of the gameplay just yet, but the hand-drawn art is looking solid, and that should wrap it up for this week, folks. Let me know in the comments below if you're going to be picking up any of these indies. Which indies have you been playing over the last few crazy months? And be sure to support us over at patreon.com/idreamofindiegames to gain Discord access, exclusive live streams, and all that beautiful stuff. Help us bring a voice to the voiceless ones in gaming, and I will see you on the channel for more great indie gaming content.